Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathy Hazel Adams. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to share actually a part of my morning meditation this morning with you all. I have a couple of YouTube videos posted that are actually full-length attunement to your highest vibration workshop webinars that I taught. And as I said in those, I use as an important part of my meditation, and I have here for about a year and a half, I have used the attunements of Paul Selig's guides. And very briefly, they are a set of sentences, words that build upon each other, that when you intone them, when you say them, there's intention, vibrational intention built into them, that they raise you into your highest consciousness level, your highest vibration. And I go into a lot more detail about them in those attunement to your highest vibration videos. You can check them out on my channel. But as I've said in those videos, I use them, I have come to use them as part of my morning meditation. I'm usually in a meditation for about a couple of hours, but part of that is that I go through these attunements, and as those guides said, they reveal themselves to you. And as I've gone over the last year and a half, it's almost like the lines are like prayer beads. That's the only way I can put it. And when I intone a line, information around what that line is actually meaning and saying to me comes through, and it has grown and changed and become deeper and richer over the last year and a half. So in any case, I want to actually go through the attunement with the way I call it is my energetic spiritual taglines that come with those words. And before I go on, if you find this video helpful, please remember to click like and subscribe. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this is a good channel to watch. So the attunements of Paul Selig's guides start out with word. I am word through my body. Word, I am word. And I will give you this explanation. When they say word, the guides say that word is the energy of God in action. My translation to that, and the first thing I remind myself of every day when I get up and then in my morning meditation is, I am the God consciousness. I am source consciousness. Being, acting, expressing possibilities and potentials, experiencing them, learning about myself and my potentials through this individualized, unique perspective and pathway of potentials. So that is what word is to me. So word, I am word through my body. I am God consciousness, expressing and experiencing myself through my physical body. My physical body is God consciousness. It is divine. I am word through my vibration. Word, I am word. My vibration, I am an idea, a thought within the mind of God, a creative idea that's vibrating and being expressed. That's my vibration. Word, I am word through my vibration. Word, I am word. I am word through all that I see before me. I am the God consciousness, being, acting, expressing, experiencing in every single thing I see around me, in my environment, in the world, in the cosmos, in every thing and every one around me. I am the God consciousness, being and acting and expressing through their unique perspective and pathway of potential. So word, I am word through everything and everyone I see around me. I am word through my knowing of myself as word. I am fulfilling my potentials and being as the God consciousness in my knowing that I am, identifying myself, realizing who and what I am. The God consciousness knows itself. It knows what it is and who it is. And so in my realization, identification as I am God consciousness, walking around expressing and experiencing as Kathy, I am fulfilling and being what the God consciousness is. So I am word through my knowing of myself as word. That's identifying myself as the word of God, God consciousness being and acting through the perspective, individual perspective of the Kathy personality perspective. I know who I am in truth. I know what I am in truth. Self-explanatory. We just said that. I know how I serve in truth. How I serve is not about what I'm here to do and what my job is or what I think my job is. And we go into that a lot more in those attunement, full attunement workshops that you'll find on YouTube. How I serve is I am the God consciousness with all of the versions of the cosmos and the world held within all of my infinite possibilities. And I'm experiencing my creation through this individualized perspective. I know how I serve, what my authentic potentials, how I see things, what I believe to be true about myself and the world I'm in at my level of expansion and understanding. I am creating, I am choosing which version of the world and the cosmos to even vibrate in and experience. So I know how I serve. I'm literally co-creating realities, worlds, because again, there are many, many versions. Which do we vibrate with? So I'm here as this individualized personality, realizing who and what I am. And with that, which version of reality then am I starting to vibrate in and therefore anchor as a reality and inhabit as a reality? So how I serve is I'm helping create the reality that you and I are, like a Venn diagram, that you and I are experiencing together right now, whatever similarities we agree upon. So I know how I serve in truth. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am free of the stories and histories that I thought were me, that I thought were true, that I thought were true of the world. And I said this in my last video, we just are. We are the God consciousness. We are not bound by the stories that we inhabit. We agree to show up for them. We help create them, and we create the version that we show up for, and we create our role within them. But we hold those stories and histories. They do not hold us. We generate them. They do not generate us. I'll put it that way. So I am free. I am free. I am free. I'm free of the stories and histories that I thought defined me. I am in the upper room. I am in the upper room. I am in my expanded state of consciousness where I am aware of myself at all levels, including my universal source consciousness level. I have come, I have come, I have come. I have come awake to myself. I know what I am. I know I am in this perspective, and that I'm everything around me, and that I'm creating it all, the version that I'm experiencing and experiencing it. I know who and what I am. I have come awake to myself. Behold, I make all things new. That can be a couple of different things, and it's both for me, or more than one thing for me. Behold, I make all things new. The God consciousness, aware of itself in all things, does change everything, of course. Behold, I make all things new. I, in my full, whole consciousness self, choose which version of the world and reality I vibrate in. All the versions exist. All the way things could go for the world, for the cosmos, for my life, for everybody. Everything exists in the infinite now in the mind of God. Behold, I make all things new. I am no longer bound to vibrate in the version of things as I just held them to be. I have the ability to vibrate, choose to vibrate in a new, higher vibrational version of what everything could be. And I do choose that. Behold, I make all things new. It will be so. There's the intention, the yes, I agree to let all things raise into a new level. I am known, I am known, I am known. Our God consciousness at that level and all other individualized perspectives that know we are individualized perspectives, the way it plays for me is right now is, yeah, and we are all aware of each other, not as separate, but of one showing up in different aspects of ourselves. I am known. God is, God is, God is. God as in there is nothing but God, source consciousness. Nothing exists or could exist outside of God, source consciousness. Nothing can exist outside of that. It is the consciousness that holds everything. So for me, the translation is only God consciousness is. It's all God consciousness. Me, everything I see around me, everything that's going on, it's all God consciousness, playing, experiencing, expressing. And then the second part of this is, I know who you are in truth. I know what you are in truth. My tagline is, I know that you are an aspect of me. I know you in your true self. I know that you are expressing another aspect of me, both in the way from the less expanded version, the lens that I see you through with your stories and histories, and into the expanded source consciousness level of ourselves, myself. I know who you are in truth. You are another perspective of me, playing out and experiencing your perspective, your pathway of potentials. You're another aspect of me. I know who you are in truth. I know what you are in truth. I see you in your true self, not the stories and histories that I've been holding you to and that you've been holding you to. I know how you serve in truth. I know that you are also co-creating our world, our reality, from your perspective and carrying out your authentic potentials for your highest, most joyful, creative expression. You are free. You are free. You are free. You are free of the stories that I've been putting on you. You are free of the stories you've been accepting about yourself and your world. You are in that higher state of consciousness where you realize exactly who and what you are. And the next line is, you are in the upper room. I see you in the upper room. With that, I'm not making you be in the upper room. I'm inhabiting and you're inhabiting an area, a higher area of consciousness where we all know who and what we are. We see each other. We see aspects of ourselves and know that's what we are in the upper room. You have come. You have come. You have come. You have come awake to yourself and who and what you really are. Behold, I make all things new. I choose which version of this reality construct I'm vibrating in. Behold, I make all things new. I am able to vibrate where we all know who and what we are. We all know we're aspects of ourselves and create with love and joy and exuberant creativity and freedom, free of the stories and histories that we bound ourselves to before. You have come, you have come, you have come. Behold, I make all things new. I inhabit this new higher version where we all know exactly what we are and are in love and abundance and joyful creativity, unbound by the old stories and histories. It will be so. That's the intention. That's the yes, I intend and accept this state. God is, God is, God is. You are known. You are known. You are known. I know who and what exactly you are. I see the real you. You see the real you. God is, God is, God is. I am, I am, I am. So I pretty much go through that. It goes a little more quickly, of course, but I literally let those lines just take me into a channel of information and understanding. I found that as time went by, the insights and the understandings that came to me around those lines changed verbiage. And I don't mean change like, oh, it's a new reality. It's never that. It's deeper, richer, more deeper, richer understanding. So perhaps you can take some of those ideas or even that whole meditation and use that as you will. You will never raise to a higher vibrational level than you can handle. You don't have to worry about that. I have a clean copy of the attunements as given by Paul Selig's guides on my website. I'll include a link to that page in the description below. Or you can go to my website, kathyhazeladams.com, and look at the site map, and you will see the page that's the attunements of Paul Selig's guides. From time to time, I offer live attunement to your highest vibration workshops. They're always free. That's one of the stipulations that Paul Selig put on it is you're free to teach these. Please don't charge for it. So when I schedule another one at some point, there's no charge for it. I do have a few other classes and workshops available. I post them for sale on my Patreon page. And the thing is you don't have to be a member of my Patreon group to go into the shop and purchase one of those. You do have to sign into Patreon, just like you would YouTube or Facebook, but you don't have to be a Patreon member. You have access to the shop tab. It's an actual tab in there. My page is Kathy Hazel Adams, Quantum Spirit. So I hope that was helpful to you. Have a magical, wonderful day, everybody. Blessings.